Like, you need to get some bread. I know I need to get some bread. I need a whole bed. That's what I need. I don't need it in this house though. Don't let me in this house need work. I don't need no bread in this house. Don't let me in the house need work. I don't know what it is. You know, with my energy, I don't know if y'all noticed it. It might just be with me. But when I did find a woman, the same energy was in her. I know some of y'all say, that's bad. Nah, but you don't know that. It could be the fact of that energy is that person higher self. And higher selves have groups. And that's my group. So it don't matter who you with, they're gonna always act like that person. And that's why you gotta wait. It's a process to getting a lover. I had learned that on this journey with God when it came to lover. And the lover was so few in between, I realized I better get used to not having no lover. Because even once the energy get into these vessels, the energy try to guide these vessels to a more positive path. But the vessels be too attached to their fleshly desires. So the vessel literally fight back with their higher self. The higher self actually changes. The energy of what I'm talking about actually do change. It's just a higher self version. It's like, how do higher selves act? If you really sit back and think about higher selves, wouldn't they have a similar attitude? Because they all are directly connected to God. We ain't talking about lower selves, we're talking about higher selves. So when your higher self is directly attached to God, it is your higher self. Since your higher self is directly attached to God, it wouldn't be involved in a lot of low vibrational stuff, right? Which y'all call traditional. Then it would be more entertained by positive methods, you know, positive curricular activities. This is stuff like that, y'all. So it's like, I gotta wait. I see him. I done got so used to it, I can tell him, I see him body jumping. I can tell you real. And I can prove it right now. One of them is that they love to play with makeup. They love to play with makeup. They play with makeup. They do makeup. Like, I was just thinking about it because I was looking at this face thing. And I was thinking about lovers. This face chip, they'll make their face look like that. I would, you know, but I wouldn't put as much time as they do it. I wouldn't put makeup on. I would go find natural healing properties, because the face chip just showing you how you're supposed to look. So what do you gotta do to look like that? That's like me, example, I was using that headband. I stopped using that headband, my head got burnt up. You know what I'm saying? And I still need to start back putting it back on. But I got tired of hearing it. I can hear in the ashtray. Y'all got on my nerves. Y'all just want to look pretty all the time. And that ain't worth a damn. It's just that y'all you keep irritating me. And you like this, how somebody gonna be on the down low or something just because they wear that on their head? Y'all so disrespectful out there. Well, it's America though, as I hate to say. It's the youngest country in the world. That's what it is. The youngest country in the world. And then when I was sitting here thinking about God, I was talking to God. And I was thinking about all the stuff I've been through. And I was like, Father, why you let me go through it? God was like, I ain't do nothing. I ain't do all that thing. But I saw it would make a great book. I thought about Jesus and everybody else. I said, man, he saw that with the books. It's like, that entertained the Father, bro. It's like, let's say the ancestors go back and say, such doing this, such. And what they tell the angel go back and tell God, such doing this, such. Interesting. That's how Father be. Interesting. It looks like it'll make a great book. Yeah. I miss heaven. Anyway. But yeah, that's how it works. I want to teach the world this one day. If I don't get to teach the world, hopefully I get to write the book. And even if I do, ain't no lover gonna be able to change my thoughts on my book. So I know I write that book. If anything, they're gonna help me write that book, especially if they somebody that done been involved in making books. Definitely gonna make her get to work, help me with them books, saying that she gonna get all this out of me. It's gonna be an equal give. Really, I'm gonna be giving more, really. So she shouldn't have a problem helping me get this book out. I let her put a little title on it. I just want the book out so I can save some souls, wake y'all up, man, help y'all out, man. I'm telling you, man, saving souls to me like getting $1 million, man, $1 billion. Man, did they say they sold them? Went through all that? They put you through all that, yeah. And then they went through all that, yeah. And then my response back would be like, how they doing today, though? Sound like they're healing. They like, they down, they down, hurting bad, hurting real bad. Down, they down now. And these are typical people that ain't gotta be down and out. They could do something to make sure they ain't down and out, even if it's robbing or killing somebody. So to hear that they sitting in the depths of solitude fighting their demons, that sounds like a good thing. That's good. They ain't down and out. They actually waking up. They're actually evolving. They're actually growing. I ain't been having much to say, y'all. This journey about over. On to the next mission. That's all I got to say. On to the next mission. With God. I enjoyed every minute. I really enjoyed. I was devastated at first because I was like, man, I'm finna have to sit in solitude. And God, you know what I asked God as soon as this all started. How long this gonna take? Son, you know how I am about time and money. You know, you shouldn't worry about time and money either. Or neither, I would say. So it's like, oh my God, I gotta sit like this. No drug, no nothing. Nothing, Lord. You gonna be all right. Draw. It's like a father telling his son, when his child getting on the nerve, draw. I can't draw. I ain't never been able to draw. Kneel. What I tell you to do. You know, you can't tell God what you can't do. You know, because it's God. This God can make you do anything He wants you to do. You can fly if you want to fly. If you want you to fly. I asked him that. I said, I want to, he like, what you want? I said, he like, I can give you any woman in the world I want. I want to fly. I want to have some superpower. He said, be realistic. I want to be super. I want to be like a superhero. I want to be able to do some stuff and everybody see it. Be realistic. But anyway, yeah, I like the. But then he put me in that human mechanism, and I was like, now this is interesting. You mean to tell me all y'all got to do the whole time? We on Earth going through this. All we ever had to do was this, and we'll get the results of this. That's better than going to college, the best college in the world, and getting all the money in the world. All I got to do is this. And then you're going to show me the process. That's what Jesus learned. That's why they got rid of my brother Jesus. I knew it was something else. I knew it wasn't what was in that Bible. It's what they didn't put in that Bible. It's what they did put in that Bible. Because they using it on us. So it's like people was taking my voice. People was taking my creativity. They were taking my rapping ability, taking my music, even my sex parts. And it was like they had to go in there and get it back. They still doing it. It's like they had to go in there and get my stuff back. That's how it is. And you wouldn't believe it. And when I write this book, you're going to believe it. You're going to believe it. God going to let this book be written. It's basically like Jesus' story made a great book. This story right here going to make a great book. And in this story, the book going to be published. And I'm going to live and get married one day. And have kids again. One day. But time is irrelevant with God, so it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. It is what it is. I'm tired, y'all. I'm spiritually tired. I've been doing that a lot lately. It's because they taking stuff apart off of. And y'all like that too. Everybody like that. When y'all twins and twin flame, I just learned something unique today. About, I ain't gonna say I put it in my book. God told me today earlier when I moved this stuff in the room. I said, oh my God, that's how they work. That's why they go on like that. Because I noticed something different every time they put me with a different person. These women be feeling, we went through about, when it came down to them actually getting through all the tests and their energy reaching me first, we went through about 8 women probably. Probably about 8 of them. I wish a lot of y'all would have came because we would have had fun. But y'all didn't never get to them. I feel y'all trying to help now though. That's why I say, love in reverse, ladies and gentlemen. Love in reverse. Now you love me, don't you? Now you wish you did right by me. I don't know why y'all attacking me anyway. I don't bother nobody. I just ain't gonna let nobody bother me. I ain't gonna let you run over me. I'm not gonna let you disrespect me. I'm not gonna let you turn me away from my Father. And most of the time, that's what people try to do, and then I get, I heard. I go crazy. Then I start descending. And then they'll turn me over, Rod turned me over to Anubis. And then Anubis called me a maggot. A worm, a maggot, tiny, worm, maggot. my grandma knew. What else they call me? Sand. They call me Sand. Other energies they call me General, but mostly they call me Sand. Gray. Gray is like a nickname in heaven, in the astro. They call me Gray because I never smile. I never really smile. The smile y'all see be fake. So they call me Gray. Like Gray Sky. What else they call me? They call me a few names. Can't remember. They call me a good bit of them.